What's up, guys? I'm Rasim from RonSmartTech.com. How you guys doing? I'm doing well. Hopefully you guys are doing well too. Now today's gonna be cool because we're gonna review some projects that people created using a Raspberry Pi. Usually I show you guys my projects, but today we're gonna look at other people's cool projects and see what type of stuff people are doing with the Raspberry Pi. So to do that, we're gonna open up our browser, and there are a few sites out there. There are a bunch actually, not including like YouTube, but there are a bunch of sites that have like a bunch of projects. One of them is MakeZine. And if you go to makezine.com/tag/Raspberry Pi 2 or 3, whatever, you'll be able to find a bunch. And I'll leave a link to this in the description. But one of the first things you can see is right here they have something called the Raspberry Pi mixes walnut, carbon fiber, and retro gaming device that somebody's created. I'm clicking into it, and I've created a like a Nintendo Game Boy Raspberry Pi retro thing before. This is pretty cool. I loved it, and it's in there somewhere in my closet, but I'll take it out one of these days, or maybe update it or create something like it. But if you see right here is the innards. Now this is really cool. They made the chassis or the case out of wood, and I love that. And, you know, it's like stained wood too, so it looks pretty cool. I'm a fan of like that old retro wood, you know, Atari 2600 style designs. But yeah, if you guys want to see me make something like this with wood, it doesn't have to be a retro gaming thing. It could be anything. It could be like a wooden iPad lookalike or something like that. So it's pretty cool. Now next to this banana, you can tell it's pretty small. It's not that big, but you don't need this to be big. So there are a lot of like screens out there, LCD screens. I have a bunch of them that I got sent to me for review, like 6 different sizes of like screens, and I bought a bunch of them on Adafruit. If you guys don't know, Adafruit has an amazing website. They have a lot of the stuff that you can buy for the Raspberry Pi. They're awesome. I buy most of the stuff that I want. Whatever I want to make a project, I usually go to Adafruit, and they have all the stuff that I need. And Adafruit is right in New York City. She's located right in New York City. They have I believe, a storefront and a warehouse that's in New York City, and I live in New York City, so I get it like almost next day, so it's awesome. So yeah, this looks pretty cool. Let's see some other stuff here. Now, if you hear me like stutter or I say something twice, I'm not going to cut anything out. Like, this is gonna be one take, and if I stutter or if I repeat myself, I'm just gonna leave it in there. It'll help me improve. So the more stuttering I see in videos, the more I want to improve. Sorry, see, like that, because I'm not used to like speaking without like editing all my mistakes out. So I want to be able to speak and not be able to edit anything because everything is just perfect. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna practice with that. Let's look at what else looks pretty cool here. I've messed around with this before. This like robot thing here. A company sent that out to me. Sorry, I've made one of these things before. I want to see if anything like stands out. What is this right here? Okay, Haida, and it's a Bitcoin mining machine using a Raspberry Pi. Alright, so Adafruit, again, see Adafruit, they have a lot of the parts here. I highly recommend them. If you want, if you ever want to make any cool like project using a Raspberry Pi, hit up Adafruit.com. I don't know if it's .com or .org, but they have everything there. Power supply, old PC case, that looks pretty cool. And what else? Alright, that looks pretty cool. What else they got? Pi capping project tutorial. I love these like let's look at this. These like retro arcade things using a Raspberry Pi. That's pretty cool. A lot of this stuff you can buy online. Like, they have like sites dedicated to like arcade stuff, like the enclosures, the screens, the buttons, the joystick, the coin slots, all that stuff they have. Like, you can just Google that stuff, and it's not that expensive at all. Like, you wouldn't even believe how cheap the parts are. So if you want to build your own arcade, the parts are really cheap. Now, if you wanted to buy your own arcade already built, that's where it gets expensive. So if you have like the skills and you're good at tinkering, I recommend just buying the parts if you're into that type of stuff. As you can see, that's all you really need. A monitor, you could get an old monitor, and they'll show you how to mount that monitor in the enclosure. These buttons are really cheap. I already told you guys, these are like a breadboards built for the buttons here, and speakers, and that. Oh wow. You can order the parts pre-cut, by the way, so everything will come to you like disassembled. All you have to do is like reassemble it, but you just have to buy all the parts. So you can even paint it in your own way, like your own style and all that shit. So see how this guy right here, they put it together and they spray painted it black. So make this your own. So I like it. I might do it actually. Like 99% chance I'll make one of those soon, like within the next couple of months, because I'm into like fabricating stuff, working with tools and stuff like that too. So get the best of both worlds right there. What else we got here? What the hell is this thing? It looks like a robot. Retro enclosure for a modern digital assistant. What else we got? What else we got? This looks cool. I've built some of these before. Like a Linux terminal or a mini Linux computer. Again, you can get all these parts like in Adafruit. This keyboard is probably the more expensive. The keyboard's probably the most expensive thing here. How do I minimize this thing here? Because it's annoying now. All right, yeah. So the keyboard's probably the most expensive thing. Let's just watch the video. See what this thing's about.
For a while now. Like the others, the aim is to create a small, all-in-one computer that is both portable and usable. One of the main problems with the last version was that it took way too long to make, and some of the finishing wasn't as good as it could have. Firstly, this saves you needing to build your own hinges or sliders, which are difficult to get right.
It reminds me of the
this
old
eliminates that while still giving you a great finished product. The iPhone 5 is a few years old, and you may be able to pick up a sliding keyboard case for cases on the market. Pine TFT Plus, a Raspberry Pi Zero W, an Adafruit PowerBoost 1000C charge controller, a 1500 mAh battery, and some micro SD breakout boards.
Or if they don't make them,
this is all kept in place using a 3D printed frame, which is glued onto the phone case. The front cover goes over the top and is screwed in place.
If you guys have seen my videos like a couple years back,
the keyboard case I chose was very inexpensive. It's surprising.
But I'm still into 3D printing. It's just that the 3D printer I was using is in that closet over there, and it's the Robo 3D printer. I got it for like $800. It was cool, but the thing freaking breaks down all the time. I swear to God, it keeps getting clogged. It breaks down. So the next 3D printer I want to get like an official one, either a Ultimaker or one of those resin-based 3D printers. They look freaking amazing. So the next 3D printer I get, it's gonna be an official one. You know, to get an official one, it's gonna cost you around $2,500 to start. Then you work your way up. They have cheaper 3D printers that I don't think are worth. I don't have time to like tinker and try to fix things and like burn my finger trying to unclog like a printer head, you know. So again, if you guys are into the 3D printing, it's awesome, but you need at least like a 2,500 and up to like really save yourself like headaches later on down the road. Unless you're into that type of stuff. If you really do like to fix things, then you might get a cheaper 3D printer, but you're gonna be spending a lot of time like just trying to figure it out, fix it. You're gonna be spending more. Oops. Alright, so that noise was me selling something online. So if you don't know, I make money selling things online. Like I do drop shipping, and I use AliExpress and I use Shopify to sell things online. And every time I sell something, it makes that cha-ching noise. I love that cha-ching noise. It's like when I hear it, I know I made a sale. So the cha-ching noise actually literally means I'm making money. Alright, so pretty cool. Let's go on to another website. So I have Hacksters here. Hacksters has a lot of cool stuff. Let's go back. Actually, we were at Hacksters. Were we at? Yeah, we were. Let's see what else they got. Let's look at Make Scene. Then maybe we'll go to YouTube and just check out a few of the stuff that people are building right now. That again, more retro gaming. Retro gaming's really popular, I guess. You know what? I've seen a lot of people are building like more smart home stuff, like Internet of Things type of devices where you can interact with your like daily life, like with your lights or with your cameras, your alarm system, your anything. Like people are building their own like smart stuff, so it's pretty cool. Now smart things are in everything now. There's refrigerators that have like smart LCD screens on them, like come on, that are connected to Wi-Fi, so everything is like connected to Wi-Fi these days. What else? This thing looks cool. It's a touchscreen. Somebody's made their own Raspberry Pi pedal looking thing. That looks cool. Let's check this out. Hack of pedals. Oh, that looks cool. What else we got? Now I want to talk to you guys about gaming. I haven't really I play games here and there, and I upload the videos just because I think you guys might like them. I get a few hundred views per video, so I don't know if all the videos are getting out to everybody, so that's why I wanted to ask you guys, if you want to see me playing like games and uploading those games online, or maybe doing some live gameplays, leave me a comment in the description saying I want to see some gameplay, some real gameplay, and I'll do it. You know, there's a lot of games that I like to play. I'm playing Fortnite right now. I love that freaking game. I want to start playing like World of Warcraft again, because you know the vanilla server has been released. I don't know if you guys play World of Warcraft. You know about it. Then I want to start playing more of that. A bunch of stuff. I want to start playing Call of Duty. So if you guys want to see more gameplay, leave a comment. So if I get enough comments, maybe I'll start uploading some gameplay, or maybe I'll just have a second channel. It's called Rossmore Tech Gaming. I never upload anything to it, but you guys don't know about it. It's got like 60 subscribers. If more of you guys, or if a lot of you guys are into me playing games and uploading them, maybe I'll just do it on that second gaming channel, and maybe I'll tell you guys when I'm gonna upload, or if you guys subscribe to that channel. If you want to subscribe to that channel, it's Rossmore Tech Gaming. You could Google it. If you go to my page, you'll see it as one of my links to click onto, whatever. But if you want to subscribe. If you're into that, subscribe. Then the more subscribers I see, like within the next couple of days, then the more I know that you guys are really into that. So let's look at some other stuff. Let's just go to Google here. We like Google. Let's go to Raspberry Pi. There, I'm spelling wrong. Raspberry projects. Let's go to YouTube videos. See what projects people are building. I've seen this before. I've seen this before. Nothing really new. Top 10. Let's get. That's 2016. Yeah. There we go. Top 5 Raspberry projects of 2017. Let's watch this. Only 3 minutes. I'll maximize this one.
Flowing through the BJT, the cat toy motor will turn on. You see, I have a photo resistor in the bottom of this pegboard here. Whoops. So if olive passes in front of it.
I told you guys. I'm doing well.
Here we go.
Well.
Now play with it. Dude, I spent all day working on this for you.
Again, I told you guys, I really am selling. That's the third one in like 2 minutes.
This is a stream from my cam over here. So you guys are actually seeing what I'm seeing.
This is
in
interesting.
my particular view with the help of the smart cam. So it offers the same functionalities like a GoPro camera. or other equivalent cameras which you normally wear my helmets, all this stuff, which allows shooting in first person and real time.
Number 1 project. Hexapod. Walk your robot? Jeez. Now I have all these parts, by the way, like the sensors, the eye sensors, and all that stuff. Like I could build pretty much any one of these. I have all that parts later on. I have a bunch of motors that I brought, by the way. When Radio Shack was going out of business, I don't know. When Radio Shack was going out of business, they sold a lot of stuff. And again, I got a lot of this stuff really cheap for like 80% off. And like their robotic stuff weren't really that popular because they were expensive. But you know, since they were 80% off, I just make sure I went to 2 different Radio Shacks to clean out everything that I could possibly ever use in a video because they were like 80% off. So I got lucky. You guys probably did the same thing. Hey, that was cool. Alright, why am I getting text messages here? Let me just mute my phone. I'm popular today. I don't know what's going on. Usually my phone never like makes a noise. But whenever I do a video, it has to make a noise. Alright, so what else we got? Let's back up. Let's back up a bit. Let's go to page 2. Alright. I tricked out household Raspberry Pi projects.
So I told AI and deep learning are really growing
popular
like
stuff
crazy.
These days are
you should take online deep learning courses
like,
on YouTube.
Household stuff. Like
the Raspberry Pi. This little $35 single board computer. You get the W Raspberry Pi Zero W, you're talking $10. And boy, are there a lot of gadgets to go with the Raspberry Pi. And in this video, we're gonna do the top 5 household projects that you can do with a Raspberry Pi.
This video's pretty long.
So that was Nova Spirit Tech. I'll put a link to that video below, but basically you don't need a kit at all. All you need is a Raspberry Pi hooked up to the internet and some sort of microphone, whether it be a webcam microphone or a USB microphone, whatever you have should work.
I'm
and there you
subscribed to
go,
Nova.
a
He's pretty
smart
cool.
Raspberry
He does
Pi.
like similar.
Number 2,
similar
we have a
type of
Raspberry
videos that I
Pi
would do.
Zero security camera.
I check out his
Inside
videos.
that
It's pretty
box
cool.
is a camera, a Raspberry Pi Zero, and a power supply. Because
You
the
should
Zero
check him
now
out.
has the Wi-Fi built into it, this is a totally cheap, inexpensive security camera project. And not only that, it not only records, but it could send you updates.
Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for this video. This video is more or less a trial to see if you guys are into these type of stuff, like me reacting to projects, giving you my opinions. I usually wouldn't do it, but you know, I want to try different things now that I have time to do more videos. Like I can pretty much, my goal is to get a video out every day, and I missed the last 2 days, the weekend, because I was doing some stuff. But again, my goal is 7 days a week, at least 1 video uploaded for that day. And I got this week 5 videos down, so I'm really happy with that. Usually I do like a video every other week, a video a week, because I was so busy. Now that I have a lot of free time, I really want to get a lot of stuff done. I want to make stuff that you guys like. I want to make stuff you guys like and that I would really want to make myself. So if you like it, I want you guys, anybody who liked this video or anybody who wants me to make more videos like this, I want you to kill that like button, destroy that like button. Make sure you destroy that like button, and please leave me any comments comment on anything that you guys want me to do. I read all the comments and I take everything you guys say, and I look at it, and I got a lot of cool video ideas from you guys. Like half my video ideas came from you guys because you guys had some pretty cool ideas. But that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, please give me a like. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel. I'm Rasim from MouseMoreTech.com, and thank you guys for watching.